Hey guys, it's your boy, Gabe's a Babe, back at it with kind of more of an educational video. I've been playing Overwatch for years now, more specifically Genji, and in that time I've noticed that there are three distinct playstyles when playing the character. There's the alt bot, the backline harasser, and the finisher. We'll start with the alt bot. Now the alt bot is the most straightforward, you just farm blade, but there is a tried and true method to this, and that method is peeking off angles and harassing tanks. Basically you want to pretend to be a little mosquito, you just suck off the alt juice of bigger, thicker opponents, and you do this until you have blade, and then you alt the supports while mid-fight while they're busy. Now, it is important that you do not ult as the opener to the fight, because this is probably what's going to happen, and you're not going to have a good time. Again, you want to focus on timing the blade for when the supports or whoever you're trying to get is distracted, and not focused on killing you, because blade is ass and you're more likely to get absolutely screwed. Alright, next is the most popular playstyle, the backline harasser, and you essentially take the mosquito aspect of the alt bot and dial it up to 11. You flank to the rear of the enemy, you tickle supports with shurikens, but you don't fully commit. Your job while being a backline harasser is to be a psychological nuisance to the enemy. The worst thing you can do is dive the enemy supports while they are not alone, or if they're not busy healing and they're just focused on survival. Zen is an exception. Pick off Zen every chance he is alone. Now, you will be in the enemy backline for 75% of the game. Your job is to divert attention away from the front line and let your tanks push with ease. Getting kills is not the main focus of being a harasser, rather, drawing attention is. If they're busy shooting at you and you're in the backline, they can't shoot at your tank and ruin their life. Roll the clips. Okay, it's time for the finisher. So the finisher is my personal favorite, and it's a popular and effective subtype of the backline harasser playstyle. It's basically made up of kill stealing, for a good reason, and enticing enemies into 1v1 scenarios that they really shouldn't be in. It's where you harass the enemy backline, but instead of your job just to be a distraction to the supports, your job is to swiftly finish already hit enemies and get out alive, as well as tricking enemies to 1v1 you when they should be with their team. If you get good at this, the enemy will start to focus on you and blame you for their deaths, instead of your teammates who did the heavy lifting. This allows your teammates to continue being a nuisance undisturbed, and you'll eventually stomp the enemy. Overwatch is a game of psychological warfare, and Genji's role within that warfare is to be a specialized support character. He has the potential to be a game stomper, and it should be noted that Genji is really strong against newer players, or players that play in the low ranks like bronze and silver, and that's just due to the fact that he's fast, hard to hit, lower ranked players tend to have really bad positioning. Alright, that concludes my summary of the three main Genji playstyles. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.